My name is John Dorn. I'm going to introduce you to myself and my truck. So here's the top view. You can see that it has a sunroof and a little bit of rust on the roof and around the margins here. So we'll just walk down into the field and take a look at the truck. I have to keep it at my mom's house because my wife doesn't want such a piece of crap cluttering up our property. So we'll first of all we'll look at some of the safety features of the truck, and we'll come along this side, and you can notice that there's a bit of perforation in the body there. But the first thing is the front gas tank is gone. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's the back tank, and for some inexplicable reason it has a lockout key, but I guess that makes sense because probably the contents of the gas tank are worth a lot more than the entire truck. Note the collection of bumper stickers that came with the truck as an added bonus feature. I did add the Jesus fish here under the hope that if it was a Christian person stealing the truck, they would notice that and realize that I was a Christian and pass it by. Here's the bed with the cleanup broom. The broom also came with the truck at no extra charge. So let's go inside and look at the truck. Oh, there's the starter motor that I just had to replace. So there was another $25 that I was loath to invest in this piece of crap. So remember that there was no front gas tank. Well, here's the other anti-theft feature. You flip it up to the front gas tank and disabling the fuel system. The second anti-theft feature is the ignition lock system. Like normally when you start a vehicle, it starts up and it springs back and it's supposed to keep running, but it doesn't because it's faulty. But you see there's a little magic marker line there. So if you start it, and hopefully if you line up the magic marker with the arrow, it just purrs like a kitten. So we better turn it off because if you run it, it drains the battery. So if we look in the back here, that's where the speakers used to be. Oh, and here's the tarp. I need the tarp to cover up the moon roof, and of course the radio is long gone, along with the rear mirror. It didn't come with a rear mirror, but it does have outside mirrors, so we can still get along all right. So the great part about the truck was it was only $300, and where I live in British Columbia, you don't need a safety check. I remember when I was a kid, we always had to buy off the mechanic with a 2-4 to get a safety check on our cars back then. But here you don't need a safety check and you don't need an emissions check. So for $300 3 years ago, I think it's been a pretty good deal. I've put in a new fuel pump. The starter motor just done, and I also had to replace the one rear brake because it had worn out. The other one was good enough for my purposes. So my name is John. I thank you for viewing this video, and I hope I get accepted for the Discovery Channel TV program because I think it's pretty clear that I could certainly use the $10,000 towards another vehicle. So thank you for your time.